Hi kindergarten, it's me again. I know that we're all missing each other in school and we're staying home right now so that we can stay safe and healthy. But there are some people in our very own neighborhood, in our city, and in our country who are doing a lot to protect us and keep us healthy and keep us really safe. And those people are nurses and doctors. There are lots of other people who are working really, really hard to make sure that we all stay very healthy. But the nurses and the doctors are really taking care of the people who aren't feeling very well right now. And we need to show them a little bit of love. So I thought it would be a really nice idea if, for writing this week, we took some time to write a letter to nurses or doctors. You might even know a nurse or a doctor or have one in your family. I know that Evie in our classroom, her grandma, she says, is a nurse, and her grandpa is a surgeon. I think that Andrea and Tommy in K103, their moms are both doctors, I think, as well. And I think that K105, you probably have some nurses or doctors in your family, or maybe they're a neighbor or a family friend. I know that my sister was a nurse, and my grandma was also a nurse. So these people are very important in our lives, and they keep us healthy and safe. And so we just want to take some time and tell them thank you and tell them how much we appreciate all that they do for us. Now, if you know a doctor or a nurse, you can feel free to send the letter to them. Or if you want, you can maybe hold on to them, and when we go back to school, Miss O'Sullivan would be more than happy to send them out. Or maybe your mom and dad can help you find a way to send your letter to a hospital where the nurses or doctors work. So we just wanted to take some time today and think of some reasons or ways that we can show the nurses and the doctors in our community how much we love and appreciate what they've been doing for us. So you're probably going to brainstorm with mom and dad some things that you want to talk about in your letter or things that you want to say, since we're not there to do it all together as a whole class. You can even talk to your big brother or big sister about it. I'm sure that they have some really good ideas too. I thought, since we haven't been writing together for a while, that it would be a good idea if we did a practice letter together. So you can help me sound out some of the words that I'm going to say or write in my letter. So just be listening for the sounds and shout them out at me in the video when you hear the sound and know the letter that I should be writing, okay? So I'm going to start my letter saying, "Dear doctors and nurses." I'm gonna help you. That's a long start. So I'll just write it for us, and then you can copy it for your letter, okay? So, dear doctor, or if you want, you can write dear nurse. So this means or. Dear nurse. Now, the first thing that I want to say, and maybe you want to say this too, is thank you. So let's think, what do we hear in thank you? There's a hunk and chunk right in the beginning. Thank. T-H. Thank. A. Thank. A. Thank. Thank you. Use a rainbow word. Shout out the letters. Y-O-U. Thank you. For. For is another rainbow word. Shout out those letters in for. Thank you. F-O-R. Thank you for keeping. K-E. Keep. 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 Another hunk and chunk. Keep. Ing, ing, ing. What do you hear? Ing, ing, ing. I-N-G says ing, ing, ing. Thank you for keeping us. Us. Safe. A. Safe. And Actually, and's a rainbow word. You can just shout it out at me. Ready? A-N-D spells and. Safe and healthy. Healthy. Health. There's that T-A chunk and chunk again. Health. Health-y. Thank you for keeping us safe and healthy. Maybe you want to say, or I want to say, since this one's my letter, I love you. You know I love love you. Use another rainbow word. Y-O-U. I love you. And then you can end your letter by saying love, and I'm going to write my name, Miss O'Sullivan. Now I want you to think of at least one more thing that I don't have written on here that you can talk to, or write to the nurses or doctors. Maybe you can say something like, I appreciate all the hard work you're doing. I can't wait to go back to school soon. You're going to be the reason that I get to go back to school soon. So think of what you want to say in your letter with your mom, dad, big brother, or big sister, or maybe you're going to try to do it all by yourself. Remember, make sure that you have 2 finger spaces. Do I have 2 finger spaces in between all of my words? I sure do. And make sure that you have punctuation. Do I have punctuation marks? Look, here's one. What is this punctuation mark called? If you said period, you are right. I love you. I said that really, really excited. So what kind of punctuation mark did I use? That's right, an exclamation point or an exclamation mark right there. So make sure you have those punctuations, those spaces. Listen for all your sounds. If you hear it, write it down. I can't wait to see and read some of your letters, and I know that there are some nurses and doctors out there who are going to be very excited to see these one day soon too. All right, kindergarten, keep up the great work, and thank you for all of your help with e-learning this week. Love you.